Can you tell us something about your performances?
Performances. I think Shama will say that. Okay. Obviously, I'll be performing to whatever songs that I have been part of on screen, and looking forward to it. Pretty nervous, and this is my first world tour, so extremely excited. And now I'll give it to the senior most member.
Since I'm the most seasoned one, I think I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag. I think you'll have to wait for it. But I can promise you that we're going to put up a great show, and we're all working really hard. And it's going to be extremely new compared to any other show that's happened in the past.
बच्चे बच्चे साहब आपके लिए सवाल हमने प्रोमो में देखा आप गाना गाते हुए दिखाई पड़ रहे थे तो क्या इतना ही गाना गाएंगे या एक दो और गाने गाएंगे
बहुत सारे गाने गाऊंगा मैडम अभी तो पूरा गाना दिखा नहीं सकते फिर शो कौन देखने आएगा ये केवल एक झलक थी किस तरह हम लोग रिहर्सल कर रहे हैं प्रमोशन बनाने के लिए लेकिन जी हाँ मैं गाने गाऊंगा
Also Ash you told us at IFAR that you're going to perform with Madhuri on Dolare. Are you excited to see the audience reactions to this?
We're excited to perform together because we'll be doing that after the time that we did it on at the shoot for the song. So I'm looking forward to even just watching her on tour. I mean, it's always a pleasure. She's a senior. I've thoroughly enjoyed, we all have enjoyed her performances on screen and on stage. So looking forward to touring together, the entire team. And of course, the acts that we do get to perform together, which is, and before I could say it, you guys had already second guessed that, and you had asked me if we were going to perform together. So yes, there will be a bit of it. And definitely looking forward to. Actually, it kind of has been coming from the audience as well to the Whiz Boys. You know, they've been constantly inquiring if that is going to be a part of the tour. So since it has come from our audience, and thereby we are looking forward to doing that together, for sure.
Yes, I think you missed the script in the screen. India is very much there. All the cities, whatever possible cities we want to go. I don't know. This is something that the management will have to take a decision of, and I'm not sure that this would be very appreciated by the gentleman who's sitting in front of you. Mr. Sameer Nair of NDTV, imagine, who has got all the rights for all these little snippets and little moments. So I think it will be against the contract that the management has gone to.
Jyoti, just to add, if I can, also, like Dad said, the rights are with NDTV, imagine, so it would be a bit unethical of us to let the cat out of the bag before, but thanks to them and the concept of almost a daily update in terms of a diary, which they will be putting up. That is our way of keeping you all in touch with what is going on. And obviously there will be a lot, like I said, there will be a lot of interaction between us and the media. So I'm not sure whether we'll be able to have a press show of sorts. It's a good idea. I wish we had thought of it before. We had already committed to Sameer. But he will be making sure that the process is kept as interactive and you all are kept as up to date with what's going on with the tour as possible.
It's a question. Mr. Bachchan.
Hi, this is Prithvish, DNA newspaper. Hi. Question to Mr. Bachchan or Sabas, whoever wants to answer this. Your show has big names with years of experience. How creatively involved, since it's your brainchild, but how creatively involved are all of you in the show? And what do each and every one of you bring to the show, creatively?
Concerts of this nature have a certain format. We perform live what people see on screen, and that in itself is very challenging. But other than that, we hope to do portions which involve other sections of a film, say dialogues from films which are memorable and important, little skits, tributes to each other, as Shamak has just told you about. And that's the way we keep talking, and through our creative meetings and through our interactions with the audiences, we come across some kind of an idea and we put it across on stage.
Hi, here. This question is to both the ladies. Since both of you are like seniors, what will be the tips for the freshers?
That's really funny. The tips to the freshers would be do not trip us, clap the loudest when we are performing, and watch carefully how we perform. Well, you know, I don't think they need any tips. I think, I mean, I'm speaking for everyone and myself. I think we're going to go out there and have lots and lots of fun. It's always nice to see your fans in front of you. And I must say that I'm very, very impressed with Wizcraft to bring this campaign of lighting a billion torches. I think it's the first time I'm going on a world tour, and I have been on a couple, where it's not just about us and the tour, it's also something related to it that does good for a whole lot of people around this world.
She's pretty much said everything already. So the only other thing I'd like to add to this is what I've always reiterated. I've said it from the beginning of this evening as well, and I keep sharing with him personally, and Riteish too knows this already, that truly the biggest factor of this show going on the road is the fact that we get the opportunity to interact with our well-wishers, our fans in person. And that is the biggest high, that is the biggest joy and the fondest memory, apart from the fact that we all live as a family almost together putting this up. So it kind of takes us back to, it's like a college guy coming together and just putting up this show and having an absolute blast personally. But we are because of our audience. You know, their love, their support, their good wishes hold in such strength and such, it's so unconditional that it's the one chance that we get to interact in person, and that's something that's special. And the other thing is, you know, while we call them freshers on the world tour, it's just that this is their first tour, but thanks to so many award functions, you know, they have probably superseded us in experience with the amount of, you know, acts that they've already put up on stage. So that's not new to them, but yes, going on a continuous leg will be a first, and I'm sure they're going to come back wanting more.
Mr. Bachchan Saab.
Mr. Bachchan. This side, sir.
हेलो बच्चन साहब, प्रणाम. मैं रघुवेंद्र दैनिक जागरण से. सर, क्या आप रेगुलर बेसिस पे वर्ल्ड टूर के एक्सपीरियंस अपने ब्लॉग पे भी शेयर करेंगे?
एक दो चीज़ें मैंने की हैं, शायद आपने उसे पढ़ी नहीं.
वर्ल्ड टूर के दौरान.
जी ज़रूर.
Mr. Bachchan,
we have time for one last question. Yeah, go ahead, Dave.
you're performing in London in the O2 Arena, the biggest space. So is it a conscious decision to take Shilpa Shetty because she is very well known in UK?
Yeah.
And thank you, sir. And also one last question. We heard that Shah Rukh Khan is performing on the same day in London. So do you think that it will take the audience away from your show?
I don't know. I don't know whether this is correct or not, but even if he is, more the merrier.
Thank you, sir.
बच्चन सर, एक चीज सवाल ये जानना चाहेंगे, जिस तरीके से सर इधर, सर यहाँ आए. सर, आप जिस तरीके से आज खबरें हैं आजकल की सरकार के ऊपर हमारी काफ़ी उतार चढ़ाव आ रहे हैं, और हमारी जो नॉर्मल जितनी भी सदस्यता है, जितनी भी और भी सरकारें हैं, वो उनका सपोर्ट कर रही हैं. उनमें से आपके भाई अमर सिंह भी सपा की तरफ से सोनिया गांधी से यानी कांग्रेस की तरफ से हाथ मिलाना चाहते हैं, तो आप इस बारे में कुछ कहेंगे?
ये अनफॉरगेटेबल टूर से इसका क्या लेना देना?
सर, इसलिए क्योंकि अगर ग्लोबल वार्मिंग की तरफ आप इतना ध्यान दे सकते हैं, तो ये तो हमारे देश की बात है, तो क्या आप इस बारे में कुछ कहेंगे?
मुझे राजनीति आती नहीं है, और ये राजनीतिक प्रश्न है, इसका उत्तर मैं नहीं दे पाऊंगा.
लेकिन चूंकि आपके भाई सपा से बिलोंग करते हैं, तो अगर आप कुछ कहें तो
आप भी तो मेरी बहन हैं।
Greetings, sir. Deepa from Green and Express. Yeah, on the right. You all have been working and traveling, now performing together abroad. So is this a kind of a family bonding? Is it kind of some family bonding?
Who are you asking this from, ma'am?
From
Me? What do you mean by family bond?
like all of you together, now performing together across.
Yeah, we are performing together.
Yes, so kind of a family bonding, all of you.
Family bonding, yes. Yeah.
हेलो मिस्टर बच्चन, एक सवाल है कि एनडीटीवी इमेजिन के साथ आप सेट है, तो आपको कैसा लग रहा है जो यूके में भी आपको प्रमोट करेगा? हाउ यू फील अबाउट दिस? किस तरह की फीलिंग है उनके साथ जुड़ने की?
ये एक डिसीजन है जो मैनेजमेंट ने लिया है। ये उनका आपसी और व्यक्तिगत मामला है। क्यों चुना एनडीटीवी को, किस लिए चुना और किस तरह के प्रभाव होगा इसका, ये वो जाने। हमारा काम है स्टेज पे जाना और काम करना।
आप कैसी फीलिंग कर रहे हैं? पर्सनली आप क्या फील?
मैं तो जो मैनेजमेंट कहेगा वो करूँगा।
We are running out of time.
Yeah. Before I go, I'd just like to personally say a few words of thanks to Dr. Pachori. Thank you, sir, very much for this wonderful gesture of yours. I want to reiterate, please keep sitting, sir, don't embarrass us. I just want to reiterate from our side what we committed in Bangkok to you of our association with your wonderful concern and with your wonderful cause. I can assure you, sir, that through your guidance, all of us are very committed to this very noble venture of yours, and we promise you our total and committed support. Thank you.
So you'll be pleased to know that Mr. Mehul Choksi, who is the owner of the Nakshatra brand, has committed to complete the quota of 5 villages. He's contributing to the balance 3 of the 5. So we are 1, NTV Imagine 2, and Nakshatra 3. So we've got 5 villages tonight.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Hello.
आप सिर्फ कोरियोग्राफी कर रहे हैं या खुद भी परफॉर्म करने वाले हैं?
मैं कोरियोग्राफ कर रहा हूँ। मैं हिंदी में बोलूँगा। आप सब अभी तक आश्चर्यचकित होगा